Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another FIA F4 Esports Regional Tour race. This time around, we are in Mugello, Italy for the 13th and last race of the season. Starting off with an 8th position start, 151.093 out of 15 drivers who managed to qualify in P8 in quite a strong field here, 1.2 average, so roughly around what we're having right now. So let's see how things go, shall we? Quite exciting for this one, I gotta say. Obviously, fixed setup as always here, nothing out of the ordinary, and we'll see what that brings. It's going to be one of those races where we gotta prioritize our safety rating as we want to make sure we get to C class, and I'm quite excited to see how this one's gonna go here. Now, obviously, after this, if things go right, we can choose whatever series we want in the C class as well if we want. So, more options coming in. That's up to us to decide here. Not exactly sure what we're going to be seeing, but I guess we're going to find this out soon. Well, at the moment it looks like it's a safe start from everyone here. We've seen some drivers sure go from some very aggressive moves down here. That's, for example, one of those scents that I thought would not be possible. But yeah, that's very risky. Luckily, it does work out in the end, so all is good. And yeah, I would say so far, some spectacular racing coming out as well. And well, this time around, obviously, we also know that it's the last race of the season, so mentally, we're still prepared. We're trying to just make the best of it here. See if we can get a good position without sacrificing too many safety rating points. That would be pretty awesome, I'd say. Guess we're gonna find out soon. As for now, though, a stable race from our side here, just hanging around in P9. Maxi Roja is ahead of us for now, and we'll see what he can bring in just a moment, I think, as well. Obviously, some of these drivers now are fighting for their lives to get that promotion in, so maybe we'll see a couple drivers do a little bit more careful stuff around there. It wouldn't surprise me at all. We'll be figuring this out soon. As for now, though, spectacular racing. Not really yet the case. All the other drivers just taking it easy through here. We do now see that there's a driver behind us. Hurtado wants to have a go at this as well, but doesn't really know where to get that move on just yet. Might just try again later. Not entirely sure what the plan is there. As for now, all is good. P8 it is here. We see a car to our right, so we gotta make sure we don't hit him. And Jorge Hurtado goes right past us, and we'll take that position for now here. Yellow flag is out as well, but not for us, luckily. And there we go, a little bit too wide over the corners, and that now allows the driver behind us, Dion Looigoed, from most likely the Netherlands, I presume. Track with that last name he should be. And well, he tries to give it a go so far, doesn't manage to do so, but instead finds himself on well, dare I say, a bit of chaotic territory where he goes quite wide and then tries to do it again later. See if he can, you know, make his way back up here. Here he goes again, slipstream working in his favor here, and he might just try and go for a move here. Still there too now, so we can't even get rid of him if we want to.
Stay on the left. Clear.
Now clear on the left as well. We still keep him behind us for now. The other drivers ahead of us are way gone anyways. So yeah, a little bit surprising, I gotta say, to see it go this way, at least for now. As for now, it looks like we might see him move again this time. And he does make it stick. It's going to be Dion Looigoed who makes his way by now. And immediately we'll open up the attack again. We want to try and see if we can get by him again. So far unsuccessful. That might change. And we'll see, I guess, who has it in him to do the right things now and make sure that you keep in the position you currently are in. So far P7's looking quite good, and as we reach a checkered flag, we're gonna have no issues whatsoever crossing that one. In the end, leaving us at a pretty stable P7, I'd say. I think we can be very happy with that as well. So yeah, just keeping things clean, and I think we won't really lose too much either way or win too much anyway, so we should just all be fine. Actually have the numbers here. We gained 13 iRacing rating, and a safety rating has gone up by 0.52 after only getting 3 incident points. So that's great news. And yeah, 226 drivers are currently ahead of us. Obviously, we see that there are so many drivers coming in there, and we make our way over to the Class C as well. So that's very nice now. We managed to get it together in the end. And that's now a little bit of pressure off our shoulders here, which is pretty awesome, I'd say. And just what we needed too. And here we find ourselves at the start of the race then. We are live, and here's that start. And the current pole sitter is the silver-black car, Nazareno Lopez Caserato, and he's already getting attacked quite aggressively, but obviously the first turn is very much a right-hander here, so actually sticking around to it would be rather risky. Sometimes, definitely some drivers wanting to go for that, but he decides against it, which I think is a good move. We'll be taking it easy. Now, well, he definitely gets ahead of everyone here, and so far seems good here. Just look at how much he's trying to get away here. So far, no movement elsewhere. He just stays, and he increases that lead by quite a fair margin, I want to say. Just utilizing the maximum of the track as well. The number 1 car doing a lot of work here. He stays on it here, all is good. And it's going to be just him getting that advantage, but you also see a lot of other drivers behind him still in a big group as well, so they're kind of holding each other up here. Just look at how much he's cruising by. The gap to the number 2 already is quite big, I want to say. A little bit later on here we see Townsend Belt we're aboard with. Hugo Sardinio to the left, and oh, there's contact between them, and then Brent Thompson not able to avoid him. Big crashes there, and well, he somehow makes his way back in, but he's still going to come to a halt as well and reset into the pits. Now here is that same driver that we just spoke about, Hugo Sardinio, and he's going to get chased by the Fanatec car around him, by Jorge Bertamo Hurtado. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and he's going to make sure that he gets by here. But does he actually dare to go for the move here over around the first corner? Yes, is the answer. Hugo leaves him quite a bit of space. He's just going to be happy seizing that position for now. A little bit later on, this is a POV that we've seen before. Might see an overtake soon onto Sven Matisse. This is once again the number 8 car we're aboard with. Try and go for that move here, and is successful like that as well. We're just gonna let him go. Safety rating was more important for this race, and that luckily has worked out in our favor here. Let's see what else we're gonna be getting then. This is a freeway battle. It's going to be Marco Silva Soares together with Jakub Slowik and Bruno Antoletti, all in this battle together. Well, the Bruno Antoletti car is slightly behind him now. Can't really make a move yet. They all come into the same corner sets. It's all looking quite synchronized. Just trying to utilize the slipstream to the maximum here. One driver goes a little bit off, and yeah, that's going to be the wall, I think. That's a shame, really. Here is Bruno Antoletti. Look at how little is left on that car. He was the one losing control earlier as well. He finds himself into the gravel, just no front downforce to get the car in any way that he wants it to go. A little bit later on, we're lap 3 now. It's going to be Maxi Benitez Roja and Alessandro Microni trying to come around together with the number 8 Fanatec car again. Hurtado trying to get in there. Ooh, there's almost a contact, and he just about manages to avoid it. It's going to be a very, very close color in the end by the F4 car from the Fanatec livery. Now, a little bit later on, we see that it's going to be a two-way battle here all along. Number 4 car involved now, and this is once again the number 8. What else to do with here? We're on lap 5 already. Things are going quite hard and very much wheel to wheel here as well. So far, no winner decided here, and it's going to be close, but they leave room for each other. This is some very good racing that we're seeing here, because actually they're keeping things rather clean. Everybody's giving each other the space they're entitled to. They're going to keep it up that way, so that's pretty nice. In the end, we do see a winner. The number 8 car comes out on top here. Number 4 is left chasing. A little bit later on, we see a nice little overtake there. No surprises there. And this Townsend Belt being lapped already here into lap number 5. That's quite early, I gotta say. There's always some incidents involved, unfortunately. I guess that's just part of it, but oh well. Here it goes. Another little swing. Ooh, it's so close. In the end, who's going to be winning it? Well, let's see. This battle is definitely far from over yet. But even though we do see the lap drivers coming in now, they're still in the way. And here is Dion van Looijengoed close to Sven Mathies as well. Tries to go for a move. And ooh, there's almost contact here, but they avoid each other. Still able to stay up that inside. Yeah, has to lift a little bit through here. Still goes too wide regardless. That was what we saw a little bit earlier as well. And now a little bit later on, we see Jakob Slowik. Oof, that is a big move, and they both go off. Marco Silva Soares dive bombing into Jakob Slowik there, and yeah, there's just no room for that, and they both go off. I think he might have locked the brakes or something. They both toggled to the pits here. Now let's actually see that one in slow-mo again. Just look at how he's completely sent up as well. And there is just nothing he can do there, unfortunately. Shame, really. That is just not how you want to see it. It's unfortunate, really, because at this point, there's just nothing you can do about it, right? If you're not causing these, your race is just over. A little bit later on, we see a slight bit of contact between Dion van Looijengoed and also Sven Mathies, but it was very minimal. Both drivers make it through nicely. Here comes an outside line, and there's the slightest contact. Yeah, I actually didn't even notice there was contact before. It was just so little. So all is good. And it's going to be a nice little battle, still going all the way though. And the battle continues later on as well. Here is, first of all, a little bit of a different call. Oh, there is one driver going too wide. That's Bruno Antonelli. Almost goes off and manages to continue at least there. Even though looking too bad now. Still more battles going on here as well. Who's gonna come on the top this time? Still the number 8, but well, that helps if your opponent just completely goes off the road. Wants to make sure he doesn't cause any accident. All is good. A little bit later on, we see the number 2 car getting involved again. And well, that is Dion van Looijengoed, and he goes by. There is just no way to judge that by. I think it's a very wise decision as well. Just let them go if they're actually pushing that hard. And take it for what it is. Looks like there's nothing else coming through here. Now, a little bit later on, Sven Mathies tries to go for a send maybe, but no, decides against it. You know, it's a very straightforward opportunity here. If you get it, you can take it, but you don't want to be taking any big risks here. They're just going to cost you in the end, and they know it too. There's a number 5 car, Bruno Antonelli, goes over the curbs and into the gravel. Manages to keep the car in the right direction though, which is probably the most important part here. And will be staying in that way. There's another driver going very wide here. That's Marco Silva Soares, who actually continued to race after that big incident as well, surprisingly. Well, here is once again a similar battle. Maxi Benitez Roja together with Alessandro Micconi, the white and blue car. Who's going to come on top here? Looks like Micconi has the edge for now, and he's going to try and make sure that the next right-hander is But unfortunately for him, they're already side by side. And obviously, first before actually getting there, gotta make sure you nail your braking. And when they do so, looks like it is still all equal. He still tries to stick around it. This is some ballsy stuff there, I gotta say. That is lovely. And yeah, that's the move now done as well. All is good. There's nothing else that could be done about that one here. All is good. A little bit later on, we see some more drivers getting involved in some big battle as well. Here we see another driver going. Oh no! He doesn't even manage to stay out of the barrier as well. Unfortunate there. Number 6 car finds himself unfortunately going in the wrong way. Now it's going to be Marco Antonio Silva Soares going by, gaining that position. Well done there in the end. At least gains that one back here. But a shame really, because that could have been so much easier. And well, a little bit later on they'll just have to let it be. Now this is the number 1 car. I believe, if not mistaken, should be crossing the finish line soon. Actually does that in a very stylistic fashion as well. Manages to win out the race, and not only that, also has the fastest lap of the race and the qualifying session. And after that we see another spinner by Bruno Antonelli as well. Similar to Kimi Antonelli's spin in Monza, I believe that was. But yeah, he got off it a little bit better this case, Bruno Antonelli. But well. This leaves us to the last topic as well, the hot lap as always. Now, if you've enjoyed the content so far, make sure you like and subscribe as well. It would be very much appreciated. Well, here it goes. First turn, obviously utilizing all the downforce, utilizing a lot of the curbs as well, I gotta say. There, a little bit of spin on the front tires as well, but it's not what you usually see. A little bit of understeer. Perhaps that's also a little bit where the setup comes into play, because obviously the setup is a fixed setup as well. You can't really alter anything. Jeez, all those curbs. That's once again what I'm taking away from it here, but we'll see if there was anything else they could do with this. Now always, if you have any feedback for us, make sure you let us know in the comments as well. It would be very much appreciated. And we'll see, I guess, in just a second how that goes. So far, just a wonderful lap coming out here. No big surprises that he's been the fastest all race around. And obviously, being the fastest in qualifying and the race, that is pretty impressive in itself. Well, all is good now. Coming in and shifting down as well. There's a nice video on the screen right now, as well as a link to the YouTube channel. So if you want to like and subscribe, check out some more videos, make sure you do as well. My name is Ricky from RTC Broadcasting, and it's been once again an absolute pleasure providing the commentary for you. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and see you guys next time as well.